Timberwolves trail. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Reed is out there with McDaniels. And it's Clark in at the 3. Edwards, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. Williams, a screen on Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Joe. The offensive rebound. Back to Caruso. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
For 3, Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to McDaniels to take the lead. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Conley. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Joe. Edwards defending. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Caruso's got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Over in the corner, Edwards sinks the triple. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Timberwolves also changing it up. Minot's checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Here's Minot. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Mars is checked in. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Minnesota. To take the lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And it's tied up with that one. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. One is no good.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Minnesota making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. On the free throw, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Reed against Williams. At the teardrop, Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Reed in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards to take the lead, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Wallace. Minnesota also making some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed. And Randall subbed in for Joe Ingles. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniel. Clock is at 3. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside Edwards. It's tipped.
And that's a relentless effort from Dort. Just a great physical defender.
It's stolen by Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Launches it. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Dort. Back to Williams from downtown. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
For 3, Edwards. The Thunder pull it in.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Wiggins dishes to Williams. Wiggins sets a screen for Dort to take the lead. And the 3-ball is good. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
DiVincenzo saying, I got that too.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Randall a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Randall throws it down.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, and does a nice job on the finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And rebounded by McDaniels.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Yep, that one goes.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. It's Dort on the wing. Edwards defending. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. That free throw good from Hartenstein. Timberwolves leading by 3. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. Alexander Walker on the wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Gobert. Now Randall takes a three. Drills it from outside. Randall's got 38 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Holmgren kicks to Williams. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. No good that time.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
To Randall. Good D by Holmgren.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Randall outside. Three-pointer. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 4. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. It's stolen by Gobert. Randall against Williams. Count the basket. Randall's got 40 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up. And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Here is Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Connects from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
Here's Edwards. Got a hand on it. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one to tie it up. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Say it with me now. S-G-A. Get it done.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Minnesota with the ball. Edwards looking it over. Ball's knocked loose. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Now Randall. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Dort.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play?
Take a break. Take a break. Do something.
And he makes the first. Edwards drops them both. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And here is Holmgren. Fast break, Minnesota. DiVincenzo with it. Dort covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Dort. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
DiVincenzo, I think, is starting to take a lot of pride in the fact that he could do a lot of little things for the basketball team that add up. He scores, he can get some rebounds and get some assists. He's a weapon.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Randall from outside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. We play just over a minute here in OT. Here's Joe, defended by Alexander-Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line. Joe can't get it to go.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Randall from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Randall's got 43 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
Gobert And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
One shot.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Shot to stop the run. About that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander. It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. No good with the triple. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
I will tell you what, Jalen Williams is cold-blooded. Big points there.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Oh, here's Edwards. Cracks in the tray. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
And so good off the bounds. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Edwards, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. From down in the low post, it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 46 points. Minnesota in the lead. Oh, here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Thunder have gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And that sends Jalen Williams to the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up.
One shot.
And that one falls for Williams.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball tonight.
Over in the corner, Randle. No good from outside.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Randle, and he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
The first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Pass to Joe. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the games.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us into things and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Julius Randle.